Hi everyone, welcome back. I just wanted to share with you all the products that I plan to use up in my next use up or shop my stash or project pan, and there's loads of videos out there with different names that are very similar concept. The last one I did I was using up by a certain date and I found that far too stressful, and it's supposed to be fun, so I'm not going to be doing the date thing again, but these are the products I want to get through. So I'm just going to get dug straight in. I'm going to dig straight in. I picked 3 foundations. I need to keep this one upright because it's a pump and it'll be easier to get it out if it's upright. You can see I've only got that much left, and one of the reasons I want to use that up is because I already have another in exactly the same shade. I bought 2 of the same shade. I used to be this light. I don't know if it's an age thing, but even when I'm at my pay list, this is actually slightly too light for me now, so I always mix this with another foundation. And it's the 010 light porcelain. It's just the ivory colour, which was the next one up, 100 ivory, was a bit too dark for me, but now these days it's spot on. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because I went to Turkey in October, but I don't know. But it's great. I love having all different foundations and all different colours because you can mix and get the right finish and the right colour you're looking for at the time. So I don't regret having bought 2 of them. It's really handy, but I just want to use this one up, and it's the Lasting Finish. I'll tell you what it's actually called. Lasting Finish 25 Hour with Comfort Serum by Rimmel. It's not the natural one because I think they've bought another version of it now, which is like a natural one. It's the original one, but not the original one, because apparently the first version of this didn't have any SPF in it, so my friend Kat Horrocks tells me, and this has SPF 20 in it. I also want to get through my 100 Fair Max Factor Lasting Finish. This is a gorgeous foundation. I don't understand why nobody ever talks about it. The packaging's not ideal because I prefer a pump, but at the same time it's still hygienic because you just squeeze out the amount that you're looking for, so it's still, it's still hygienic. Again, at the moment I mix this with something a little bit darker. It's a bit pinky undertoned, I find, so I don't think this would be everybody's cup of tea, but I have some foundations which have undertones that are a bit too orange or a bit too yellow, so when I mix them with that it makes it perfect. So I think I'm neutral. I used to think I'm a cool undertone, and I know some people argue that neutral doesn't exist, but I genuinely think my undertone is neutral. So I want to get through that, just because the fact of its age, it is, other than this one, it's the oldest foundation I own, so it needs using up before it goes bad. I am shocked, so shocked that this hasn't already gone bad. This is a stick foundation I've had for years. I've been using it all this week and I really like it, and it's not bad at all. This is how much I've got left of it. It's hard to see how much I've got left of that, but it's probably a similar amount to the Rimmel one. This is a L'Oreal stick foundation called the L'Oreal Paris Quick Stick in 15 Light Beige. Light Beige. I'm just wondering why it says chair. I think it's supposed to say Claire, as in, the French word for it's light or fair. Is it Claire? But it says chair for some reason. Somebody gave this to me years ago who used to work at Boots, and they got a load of makeup from there that they didn't want anymore, like the staff got it or something. I also want to get through this little palette. I've taped it together with sellotape because unfortunately the mechanism's broken, and this is such a cute little palette. I took it on holiday with me to Turkey in October. It was a gift with purchase. It's the 17, which is one of the Boots, the chemist's brands. They've got number 7 and then they've got 17. It's all about nude summer palette. It's got 2 eyeshadows which are gorgeous. This is sort of like a goldy green colour. I've been wearing this a lot this week, and this is a goldy pink colour, but not a rose gold really. I would think of, that's, to me, it's not a rose gold. A rose gold's more sort of, rose is different to me than pink, and straight up pink, that's a pink gold. It's got a lovely cream blush which I've hit pan on, and a lovely lipstick which again I've hit pan on, and I just want to get this used up just because I hate it when packaging is broken. Another eyeshadow I want to get through is this Rimmel London Colour Rush Trio Eyeshadow in 730 Spices. This packaging is so old, it'll tell you how old these are. they are quite dry because they're so old, so I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to actually get them to work. I think in the camera it looks like that might have hit pan there, but it hasn't. I've used quite a lot of them, and I'm going to try and use that up, but regardless of whether or not that I manage to get any use out of it or not, that does have to go. So I'm going to try and get some use out of it before it goes. And I wanted to use one eyeliner, so it's not that I don't like it or that it's particularly old, but I just really like this one. So I thought of all the eyeliners that I'm going to be able to get some use out of, probably be this one. It's Grey Utility by MAC, and it is their PowerPoint eye pencil. So do excuse my hands a bit stained from lipstick swatches. So that's that there. It's great in the waterline, stays really well. The thing with this eyeliner is that to me, I use it as you would a black, but it's just less harsh because the colour. Sometimes I feel black to me is just far too harsh with my colourings. So really love that. I wanted to use up a nail polish, so I went with Spiced Plum by 17 again. Most of the packaging writing has rubbed off this. It's a beautiful colour, beautiful formula, beautiful brush. I like everything about it. I got this in several shades, and I just thought this would be a good one to be, this good colour to be using up over the next couple of months. That's going to use that up. And I picked a second nail varnish. Now that's a mixture of nail polish and nail varnish. My brain obviously didn't know which one it wanted to say. So it's Barry M nail paint. I want to use it up because I don't really like it, so I'm going to see how I go. I'm going to use it. If it gets to the point where it's kind of like, no, I can't be doing with that, then it'll just get binned. But it's definitely got to go. The paint, again, the writing has rubbed quite off that a bit. I bought this because I wanted to create like a Superman sort of look, and I was going to put red and this one together, but I just didn't like the effect. I probably end up just wearing it on my toes, but to me that's a winter shade, so if it doesn't get used up by the summer, then it's going either way. I wanted to use up these two MUA Colour Blast eyeshadow tints. Now I have again been wearing these this week, and they're not very pigmented. They're going to look more pigmented on my hand than you can get on the eyes because I can rub them quite hard on my hand. Obviously you can't rub load of rubbing on your eyes. So that's those two colours there. Again, these were sort of gift with purchase, but at the same time, whatever I bought, I can't remember, but whatever I bought when I got these, I deliberately bought to get these because I just wanted them, and I thought I might as well like not pay for them if I'm going to want them anyway. Let's bring you down a bit. This shade here, see if I can get it, is called A Girl Like Me, and this shade is called Stay. I want to use them up just because I feel like they're going to dry out. There's absolutely loads in both, so it's going to take me a while. Probably going to take me all year to use these up. I want them to be used up, but I'm just putting them in here to encourage me to use them because they're not very pigmented. I mean, they do make eyeshadow last longer than it would without it, but I'm not sure that I would trust just wearing these without another eyeshadow base underneath them, you know, if I did need my makeup to last all day. The concealer I'm going to use up, but I'm going to do a review on it for my drugstore under eye concealer review series before I use it up, is the Body Shop little chubby stick concealer. I've not got a huge amount left of that. It's a really good concealer, and I'm really surprised that actually it does work under the eyes. If you had very, very dry under eyes, it might not work for you. I just have normal skin. To me, I can make this work under the eye, especially when I've put an eye cream on. I wanted to use up this Avon Colour Trend Chill Out Face Illuminator. It's basically a primer. Well, that's how I use it, and where I've got it on today, it's in the shade Cool Pink. So that's not going to be for everyone, but because I've got neutral to cool undertones, I can pull this off. This is one of the very few colours from this line, very few products, sorry, from this line that I actually like. This is actually a good primer. If you have particularly oily or dry skin, maybe not, but for someone with normal skin like myself, and this gives a lovely base to make makeup last a bit longer, smooths on. I do find, especially in my T-zone, that my makeup lasts longer when I have this on underneath it. It's a little bit sticky, so I assume it's got something like glycerin in it. The other concealer I wanted to use up with this was this Gosh concealer, and I think I got mine at Boots. It's in 01 Light. I've just swatched it for you here, just there. It's a great under eye concealer. Love the formula of this, and it's very brightening, but I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to use it because it smells like it might be a bit off, and I have recently put something under my eyes that irritated my eyes, and I haven't been able to work out yet if it's a new eye cream I've been trying or if it's this, but I will soon work it out because after Christmas, not this side of Christmas, but by the time you watch this it'll probably be after Christmas, but I'm filming it before Christmas, and I don't want to risk irritating my eyes so that all my makeup starts streaming off and getting watery eyes. But after Christmas I'm going to try this without using the new eye cream, and I think it's this that's caused a reaction, so if it is it'll have to be pinned, but if it's not then it'll need using up. I also want to get through this Volume Million Lashes by L'Oreal. It's an alright mascara. I like the wand. I do prefer natural bristled wand, and this is the silicone plasticky sort of one. It is okay, and it reminds me very much of the Rimmel Lash Accelerator in regards to its performance and its the way it looks on the lashes. This one just is nearly dried up, so it needs using up. And then I've got Jelly Pong Pong Fairy Lashes Mascara in Curl. I only opened this morning, and I think I'm only going to be able to use this on my bottom lashes. I'll have to experiment a bit more with it. I've got it on today, but I do have falsies on, so you know it's difficult to tell. But I've opened that and I want to use it up because I've only literally got these two open at the minute, so when they're used up then all my mascaras will be brand new, which will be nice. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments if you're wanting to join me, and if so, what products you're going to be using up. If you already have a channel and you want to link your use by or project pan or shop my stuff video, then please feel free to. If it goes into the spam folder, I'll just take it out. And if you don't have a YouTube channel and you're wanting to join me anyway, as I say, just put in the comments letting me know what you'll be using up. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys. I'll do an update as soon as I can. Probably won't be for a couple of months because there's no point before then, and I'll see you in the next one, guys. Bye!